What up? Good morning. Doing it in the morning this time. Why? Because I didn't do it yesterday. I'm getting ready. I'm going away. I got a beach house for the week next week. We got a wedding today, 4:30 Friday wedding up in Meredith. So I had to get ready. Did a lot of chores, packing. Didn't get around to it yesterday before I had to play another league last night. Packing on my computer. I said, shit. I got to give the people what they need. They need a recap from Monday night because there is a lot of shit that happened, has a lot of implications on the playoffs. I know I've been in this league for a short amount of time, 2 years, but I feel like the last third of the season is really when the shit starts heating up, and seeing this many forfeits and this portion of it's, disappointing. I feel like the first third's fun. You're playing again, just whatever. Meeting your teammates, having some pops, enjoying some dick jokes, if you will. Middle third, starting to figure out your lineup, starting to figure out what teams are who's who around the league. I think the last third is really the final push towards the playoffs, and really the seeding and seeing who's got what. So that being said, Tomahawk forfeited, Holtz forfeited. So VFW and Boomers both get wins from forfeits. Well, that Boomers forfeit really screws us. But anyway, cool. Yeah, whatever. Would love. I guess we'll take an easy forfeit win too. But I know Cuckley won't be forfeiting on Monday night. So it's just a lot of things happening here. So A&D, let's get into the big game. A&D versus Buckley. This was 6:30 over at the Legion Dome. No, this is actually moved to Martel. I can't believe we couldn't get a 7:30 game at Martel. We had to do two 6:30s and an 8:30. That's just a bummer that we couldn't get a game moved up and just had all the games at Martel that day. That would have been awesome. Excuse me. But I understand. I mean, we have our scheduled games, and people base their schedules around that, and weren't expecting two forfeits that night as well. So a little different plan, I guess. I understand the whole thought process behind it. So let's get right into it. Two teams that are coming into the playoffs. They've been playing very well the last third of the season. A&D's been playing very well all season. They've got a lot of that it factor going, a lot of that juju. Buckley's just kind of been finding ways to win games. Really, that's it. They've been finding ways to win. They've won a lot of tight games with a lot of different lineups. I guess that's what happens when you're the reigning MMSSL champions. You just find ways to win. It's great to see that HUD continues the tradition of electric first baseman over there. Anyway, so we get into this A&D Buckley. I don't really have a ton of recaps, a ton of notes from that. I do know. Here's a guess. Kyle Hamill showed up with his shirt sleeves cutting off circulations and probably just hit absolute missiles. Kid just it's the way he's done this year is impressive. And he keeps getting better. Love watching it. Great dude. This A&D team is going to be tough in the playoffs. I mean, you look around that infield, center field, short, everywhere. Dustin on the mound. That's going to be a pretty tough out in the playoffs. But you still got to play the games to see what happens. But that's a good team. Tucker Twardarski is easily one of my favorite new players in this league. Just an electric son of a bitch. Fun and just. He's one of these guys like Hamill, always around. Tucker, he's a guy that just brings great energy all the time and being around the field, and love to see it. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say from this game. I do know, I believe there was bases loaded. And late in the game, and the Buckley first baseman popped up to the pitcher, I believe. This could be fake news before somebody else tells me it's fake news. Jesus. But yeah, I know there was an opportunity for them to score some, and I think HUD missed it. But 25-15. That's a 10-run gap there. That's a pretty big. I wouldn't say it's a slibbity slap. I'll say maybe a little slip and a slap from A&D on Buckley. So now, I think it happened. Oh, see, this is great. I love when you guys are here. That's why I delay in the beginning. Because apparently it happened twice that HUD popped up to the infield, maybe even the pitcher. Whoo! I downloaded a meme app. Maybe I should just go start fucking scrolling through HUD's Facebook and pulling pictures of him and start snapping shit off of him. Watch out, HUD. I'm coming for you, boy. Coming for you. You put the whole fucking garage on Facebook for my birthday. I got a lot of overhang. I'm coming for you now. But yeah, so no, A&D, it's going to be a good one. They've locked up the 1 seed with that win. That is, love this. Sorry, OC. His meme game is strong, but I'm going on vacation. Like, what the fuck? Well, I'm going to be sitting on the beach with a cocktail. Maybe I'll just scroll through some old HUD pictures and have some fun with it. But yeah, so 25-15, A&D wins that. A&D locks up first place. They will have the number 1 seed in the playoffs. And Buckley, VFW still fighting for 2-3. Or not fighting, but fighting for that second spot. That really will come down to Monday, which we will get to in a minute. So we get to the regional Peterson game. Jesus, this thing, like regional versus Peterson. Just if anybody has insomnia, just come watch one of our fucking games with them. It's just abysmal. It's just pitcher duels. Last game was 5-4. This game was 8-7. Oh my goodness gracious. Snacks, Minnow, however you want to call him, gets the game-winning hit in the bottom of the 7th inning. It was just it was something. 8-7 in a slow pitch softball game. You take out our first game, and you take out our first game with regional, and that's what 9-15. That's 24 runs. Unbelievable. I'm just gonna keep throwing these up here as Dustin's in here just putting in the predictions for the league. There's Buckley's prediction. Oh, of course, A&D going doop, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we got it. Love it. 8-7. This is a big game. Peterson needed to win this. If Peterson had won this game, they would have been eliminated from the toilet bowl. However, with the loss, we've got a holy shit bag. We got a lot of things working around here. So we'll get into that later. Regional Peterson 8-7. I'm trying to think of anything good happened. Rusin was fucking lights out on the mound. Rusin was great on the mound. Gio pitched well for Peterson. And yeah, I mean, 8-7 game is going to be a pitcher's duel, or we are just all swinging wiffle ball bats. I don't know. You decide. All right. Finally, Monahan versus NHI in a game. Peterson was pulling for NHI to win. NHI, lost one. They had been on quite the tear. They had Bones was out. Hazel Butter was out. So they were missing 2 big players there. I don't know if Tommy was in. I think Tommy was back. So that's a big boost. So really hoping NHI after that loss to regional. Peterson's hoping that NHI was going to win. And guess what? They didn't. So that being said, Domino's still sucks. And I can't believe that happened. Yeah, so Monahan, big win for them. I unfortunately, my prediction might come true that Monahan might work their way out of the toilet bowl. However, I'm just hoping it's not so we fall in. That's the goal. Maybe if it's the Boom Boom Crew and regional, Peterson, Monahan on the outside of the toilet bowl, Boom Boom Crew and regional, that would be if Monahan finishes out and regional finishes in. That was 2 of my bold predictions back at that shit show of Los Primos live event we did, and I said those 2. Jamie, play of the year. Jimmy O'Connor, thanks for reminding me, as it's been a little bit, and I did read about this in some of the chats. The play of the year was Jamie talking V's ear off and then catching a pop fly to the catcher. Right? Isn't that what happened? I think that's what happened. I know V popped up to the catcher and Jamie got the out. That's a big out right there for Monahan. V, I'm a little disappointed in you. Needed you there in that situation. Don't know what the situation was. Just needed you there. Good to see Jamie getting a big time play. Wish this game was on video. Speaking of being on video, hopefully we will be streaming some of these games throughout the playoffs. Playoffs. I don't know. I'll talk to the Prez. Maybe we'll just stream them straight on the league page as opposed to Bring It's page, so it's a little more visible for guys on the league. I don't know. Yeah, that we kind of fucked out one up, OC. OC, we were doing good, and then this last third, there's just a lot of, I don't know, a lot of shit happened. A lot of negativity creeping through lately, and we've been on a little bit of a schneid. We've lost our last 3 games by total of 3 runs. So we're in the ball games. We're just not closing it, much like my former single life. We'll get to the door, but always shut out. So Monahan, I think Tommy, I'm assuming Tommy was back on the mound. I don't know. George probably hit a ball hard. Lafferty was probably wearing sweatpants too tight for him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much. I just know Monahan got out to lead. NHI started chipping away like a pair of Chippewa boots. And Chippewa. I love those boots. If you need a good pair of boots, go get Chippewas. They're great. I got a great pair of like oxblood leather. They're beautiful. But yeah, so Monahan, I think they took a pretty good lead, and then NHI just started chipping away. And I think losing, having those 2 big players out hurt. I don't know if Andy Lee was in or not. I think Chad was there. So, hey, take care of your own business. You don't have to worry about shit. That's the big thing. So let's scoot on over. Let's scoot. Yeah, no, we're not talking. We're not having Joey Holmes on the broadcast right now, but we're going to scoot on over here as we take a look. So we got locked into 1. Buckley and VFW, 2 and 3. Monday's games will determine that. NHI locked into 4. Right? Yeah, NHI locked into 4. This is where shit gets interesting. Boomers down to regional. Peterson holds the tiebreaker versus Boomers and Monahan. Monahan versus Boomers play on Monday. Regional is playing Tomahawk on Monday. Peterson is playing Buckley on Monday. We have a lot of implication here. Boomers Monahan winner is out of the toilet bowl. If Monahan wins, I believe if Monahan wins, they have the tiebreaker on Boomers. If Boomers wins, obviously they're 14-13. They're out of the toilet bowl. Peterson, if Peterson wins, they are out of the toilet bowl. Done. Peterson just has to win and they're out. If regional wins, regional needs to win, and then we'll have if regional wins, Peterson loses, and Monahan loses, we'll have a 3-way tie. Regional will be out of the toilet bowl as they own the tiebreaker against Peterson. I don't know. I think if Peterson needs to win, I think if Peterson wins and regional wins, I don't know what the hell happens, but this is tight. Peterson wins, they're out of the toilet bowl. Loser of Boomers, Monahan, they're in the toilet bowl. Regional wins. I didn't get that far to see what their head-to-head matchups look like. So, yeah, and this is Dustin. Great point here. This is a bad look right now. 9 in a row for Holtz. That's a tough one. 1-9 in their last 10. They've really been sliding a lot lately. I know Pope's injured, Chris Pope, but sounded like I know Zach Graham's been playing banged up for a while. Well, and I'm just very curious what's going on there. Hate to see that, especially when it comes time. But fortunately for me, I still get a steak dinner from Jimmy Vante for finishing higher than them in the standings. So there's a lot to shake out. Tomahawk has the 10th spot. Holtz has the 9. 7, 8 still up in the air. Really doesn't matter. Peterson needs to win. Boomers, Monahan. Honestly, I would like to see Peterson win and Monahan win just so we have a shit show 3-way tie. That's all. Regional, I'd like to see Regional lose to Tomahawk. I want Tomahawk. No offense to Regional. They'll probably be crying over me saying that, but I want to see Tomahawk win only because for the guys that have been showing up all year and wanting to play in this league and not having the ability every night because they forfeited a lot of games. So for the guys for Cooch, for Angelo, Cliff, oh my God, who else am I thinking of? Saraceno, TP, like those guys, Delude, like those guys. I want those guys to play, and I want those guys to win the last game of the regular season before they go into the toilet bowl. So, yeah, I don't know. Should we even look at this? Let's take a look at the home runs. We haven't done this in a while. Let's take a look at the home runs. I've got to do a lot of updating on our standings on all that shit. Jesus Christ, Kyle Hamill. You're just a big motherfucker. Like, that's all. Oh, man. Angelo would have had the home run title. Look at that. I think Angelo's made majority of their games. He's got 21. He's only had 19 games. That's too bad. But, yeah. So, you got Kyle Hamill looks like he's going to be the home run champion for the MMSSL 2021 season. And I'm not sure what's going to happen here. You got some tight races for second, but I think the only person who can catch him is Lowe and Hud. If they both go out and just have an absolute fucking monster night on Monday, which Hud, please don't. Lowe, go out and have yourself a night. Go hit 5 home runs. Go hit 5 home runs on Monday night and go win yourself a home run title for the one shining spot for Tomahawk this year. Oh, any surprises up here? No, not yet. No, nice Sean Rand, little rookie up here. Sean Goomis, like that. Robbie Torrey, he's going to be talking about this for the next 3 weeks. Tyler Barrett, okay. That's a pretty good little leaderboard. I like this. I like seeing Benny down here. Nicky Antal down. You got 4 guys up here. Gallo, okay, Gallo, we get it. You can hit the home run whenever you want. Pettigrew, Rand, Campbell. Yeah, whatever. They'll run out of home runs early in the playoffs. So that's it. I want to get that out of the way quick for you. I've got to go pack. I've got a massage at 11. Oh, and I can't wait for that. I'm going to do I got a little mani-pedi coming up here soon. I'm not sure. We got to find someplace out in Salisbury. But yeah, we're going to be out there. Going to be out there for the week. So I really want to win Monday so I don't have to come back Wednesday. If we come back Wednesday, Amanda might kick everybody on my team's asses. All right, guys, have a great one. Enjoy your weekend. Anybody playing down at the Mixed Firecracker this weekend, good luck. See you down there. With that being said, good night, not good night. Good morning. Have a great Friday. This is your notice that it's okay to go have some bevs right now. It's Friday. It's hot out. Go make yourself a little like Mai Tai. Go get a little, maybe a Bloody Mary's too heavy right now. Maybe make a mimosa. Mimosa be nice. Put a little vodka in there. I don't know. I'm not drinking it because I got to drive all over the place today, but I'm giving you your permission slip. Tell your boss I said it's okay. See you guys.